yo, what's up, Bucketheads?
You better watch where you put that elbow.
Right? Welcome back to another edition of Rust Bucket TV. My name's Jason, aka Bizzle. This guy.
Right here, in the flesh, Jameson, or half of a nickel. And today, we're going to be testing some servers.
That's right. We got some new action that includes the brand new, revamped, rebuffed Sword Unit-190. That's right. But before we get into the action,
Pretty much revived, because it was rebalanced before it was even released.
but we will get into that here shortly. Before we do, Young Nickel's got a few favors to ask you.
We would like for you to like that subscribe. We would like for you to subscribe that like. And we would like for you to bong that gong so you don't miss out on a future video.
Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Can't wait to see you all right back here tomorrow for a very special Unity Family live stream. And big shout out to the newest member of the Rust Bucket creative team, homie Ace Boom Bap. Big shouts out, buddy. We know you're watching. Appreciate all the help. Anyways, Young Nickel, in case I'm forgetting something, or unless I'm forgetting something, what do you say we shred some red test server style?
Well,
Actually, this week, why don't we slice some reds? It doesn't sound as cool, but hello, Jude. Sorry, our cat just jumped up on us out of nowhere.
He's here
Jumped
to
in the
shred some reds
studio.
with us.
Let's shut him up.
All right, 3, 2, bada, boom.
All right, not sure whose we have here first. I think this is yours, isn't it, Nickel?
Yes,
Yeah,
the first
this is
two are
yours.
mine.
This is yours. So, dropping in on Dead City seems like the right type of map for the sword unit.
Yeah, definitely fits the vibe.
Honestly, decent speed. I like the look of it. Looks dope, especially for the way the ability works. That's a Sam Jock that doesn't know how to play a Sam Jock.
Like he's moving not in phase shift. What
All
are you
right.
doing, baby?
So let's
Whoa,
talk.
baby.
Let's talk about while we're watching some of this here. Let's talk about the first time we looked at this. Our first impressions. Oh, good Lord.
That was a leech linked to me.
So let's talk about the first time we tried it, our first impressions, and a quick recap as far as what our thoughts were the first time. And if we remember, we'll try to drop a link to the original video in the comments.
I saw you. Well, short story. It was cheeks.
Buns.
It was very cheeks.
Straight buns. Oof.
Good builds, guys.
Prismas.
Good builds.
And honestly, let's be real about it. Maybe even hacking, but Prismas do cut still. Gosh, those. We're gonna talk about those weapons.
And since it's the test server, get some fratricized so
Why
we
not?
can get over to this beacon.
Get some crazy crab action.
Heck yeah.
So you're right. It was terrible. Let's talk about why we thought it was terrible the first time we ran it.
Okay. One, not really with the bot. The weapons fired desynced. So it really was very awkward.
Yeah.
I'll let you get the next one.
The slash. What can we say about it?
It had no range.
No range, no control.
Pardon my horrible aim, guys.
And honestly, it didn't do any damage, right?
No.
The slash did no, and maybe that was because you just couldn't hit. But I mean, I don't know what the problem was, but it
was horrendous.
It was horrendous. We had a problem with the flight, right?
It was very short. It was very short. Especially for having a reflector, you need that time to build up the damage stacks for the reflector, which is the main reason why the sword and the built-in weapon wouldn't deal that much damage.
Yep.
Which the drone helps with now. Yeah, good job, guys, running Seeker Duxes on the test server.
Didn't we...
So we get a fratricized ultimate Arthur.
Dude, that thing
Shoutouts to you, Arthur.
That thing is beautiful.
Watch this.
That thing is beautiful. Ooh. So the new ultimate shotties seem like Those did nothing to you.
There's my shield. Oh,
yeah, I know, but they did
bang,
nothing.
Bop, bam.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow. Boy, they did those some justice this time around, didn't they?
Yeah. I think he's just short. I mean, he was close and couldn't get much.
But back
this
to
guy comes in.
Back to the sword unit though, right? Okay, back to the sword unit.
Oh, hold on, watch this.
I'm watching.
Watch this, Ducks.
I'm watching.
One shot.
He didn't even know it yet, right?
Right.
And that's an ultimate Fenrir?
No, it's a ultimate Minos.
Minos, okay, I see it now. Stupid.
So right now I have 2 Titans and a sword unit on me.
Gangle sword unit too.
See how well this goes. I also have a shield broken now.
Yeah, I saw that. Eek.
I got executed.
Yep.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
So it looks cool too, and honest, it's nice to see that they buffed the shotties a little bit, the old school shotties, the OG shotties, right?
Oh, let's see how much damage I do to this thing in the. Oh my gosh, 141k on a Dagon, less than a clip.
Uncle Tony's gonna like this on the doggone Dagon.
That dog's way too far gone to be a doggone.
So, hey, back to the sword unit. One of the other things, didn't we also have a problem with the way the ability was targeting?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't go... I mean, it was very inaccurate. Hold on, let's pause real quick.
Wow.
400,000 damage.
Should have got it.
400,000 damage. Wasn't even franchised.
Should have got it.
So
you're just waiting to get a beat on this.
So obviously I go in and get the next guy.
Oof.
That was stupid of me. I used the franchised when my stuff was on cooldown.
Yeah.
And then I got helded.
Alright. All good.
I'm like, oh yeah. I don't have any other builds.
So when we first played this bot, the sword unit, I wanted nothing.
The sword looks epic now, by the way.
I wanted nothing to do with it.
With it glowing?
When it went live. I wanted nothing to do with it when it went live.
It's not live.
No,
it's not
I know.
live.
But when we first played it...
I see what you mean.
I wanted nothing to do with it when it did finally go live. I will say now, I like this bot. I know you said it's not so much your playing style. I like this bot. And I'm excited to get it. Oh, and you got at least 1 slash in the air. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was fun.
So big improvements to this. Obviously, huge glow up. The sword does good damage.
And the sword itself got a figurative and literal glow up.
Yep.
Watch.
Or
do I try to get this beacon? Of course I do. I'm a good team player.
You should. The flight got a little speed boost.
Yeah.
So
it glows now. Watch.
The drone definitely helps it. So I like how you were at least able to change targets there since that guy went up. I know the wall was in your way, but definite improvement. The one thing that we wish that they would have done, you know, one of our improvements, part of our wish list of improvements for this bot was the choice to teleport back after. Ugh! Gosh!
But then I go down to...
It's okay, man. There was a lot of HP left on that Titan. I mean, there was a decent amount. I like this bot now. Have I mentioned that? Able to switch targets.
That was on me. I should have switched the active mods on all of them. I should have...
Like a shield break?
It's hard, like, remembering, too, because you're throwing together, like, 4 or 5 builds, and then jumping right in. Like, they don't give you anything.
And with the test server, it's a borderline kid in a candy store scenario. You know what
I'm
saying? Like, you got everything.
Sometimes.
You got everything.
You forget sometimes.
So, back to what I was saying. One of the things, one of the improvements that was on our wish list when this bot first hit the test server was the choice to be able to teleport back.
Of course, we don't have that yet, but...
Yeah, and main reason being, I get why it's set up the way it is, and it's not the first bot that's like this. You know, think Shenlu, right? You're forced to
Right.
go back to your original jump point eventually. Um,
I hated that. You see that he tried to teleport to me in
oh yeah.
air, but I think he still. Oh no, he went back
So
because he couldn't stay. That's the problem. He could have got me there if he could stay.
I get it, but definitely might make.
I couldn't see the beholder there.
It came probably. I don't know if it came up from behind you or what, but
Awesome.
that was you know, we've talked to a few other people, and you know, it's been kind of unanimous. Main reason for wanting to be able to have the choice to TP back is, you know, like in a beacon match or something where you're trying to push your position and
Maybe cap the beacon back.
move up on the map some. You lose all your progress that you just made in ability. So
Yeah.
you know, I would still say with everything that they've done to it so far, if they don't do anything, if Pixonic doesn't do anything else to it by the time it hits the live server,
That was unlucky.
The bot's 150% better.
Yeah. And with the new drone,
Just gonna get to that.
which we should talk about.
We will. Before we do, any improvements or anything that you like, dislike about the Sword Unit-190, let us know in the comments, and we'd love to include you in a discussion and share it with you.
Yeah. Now the drone. I think
Cool look right off the bat.
yeah, it looks like a Shogun head. Or no, not a Shogun, a Gundam.
I thought it looked like a praying mantis head or something, ant head or something, but go ahead.
I don't recall, but I think it has a built-in weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That mimics the arms.
Yep.
And
Which we'll get to next.
what'd it do?
What it do, baby?
It gives you extra damage on dropping, which, I mean, that's always nice.
Is there a speed boost? Oh, no. There's something while there's a reflector shield active. Absorber shield.
I can't remember exactly what the boost is, but, I mean,
I'm
sorry, guys.
There's
I'm truly sorry.
There's a boost while you have an absorber shield ready, because what we were talking about, I remember this, what we were talking about, this is going to be the next big drone after Alpo. This one might even make Alpo a little obsolete, and this drone is going to breathe new life back into a lot of bots. One of them we were talking about, Fenrir. Another one we were talking about, Demeter with a jump unit, because there's a flight bonus or an in-air bonus, and there is a absorber shield bonus.
In-air damage accumulation.
Yep.
1% every second.
Yep.
So, especially with infra-flight bots like the Nuo.
Right, but hey, think Ophion. You're in flight, you have a reflector or an absorber,
and
right?
This goes out to red. Think Fafnir.
Fafnir.
The Fafnir.
Yep. So this is gonna be a huge drone.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a big drone for a lot of people. And like I said, think of those other bots that have absorber shields but no flight ability.
Like the Ares.
Ares.
All the
Pantheon
all
bots.
the Pantheon
Woo! Look at that distance.
Bang.
Night. This is another one of yours, right?
Yes.
Wait, are you sure?
Yes. This is...
Yeah, it is yours.
This
You're
is
right.
one my favorite match that I got. The only downside is I do get a couple notifications. There's a book that I read online.
Oh, great use of the ability. Oof. So it's nice because when you're...
Sad part, doesn't go through walls.
Right, but the nice part is when you're not obstructed by a wall, you get right inside that shield.
I think this is another like super dumb Samjock, like zero situational awareness.
Let's get to the weapons. So the arm unit, I don't remember for sure or not.
I'm pretty sure it was a bug that they were desync firing.
Is there area damage? with
Not
those?
that I know
No.
of. No,
So
honestly, I kind of miss it being slow though.
excuse me.
Like, remember when they were the slow gliders?
I like it,
That
man.
was
I
fun.
like it. They have a decent fire rate. They have a very good steady fire rate. Not too fast. I think the regulators, they fire too fast. And honestly, I think that was nice. I think one of the rebalances that we're gonna see, just like with a lot of the newer
I
weapons,
think I get executed here. Oh, no, I don't.
they're going to. Oh, he's running in his ability.
Oh, I
That's
do get
nice.
executed.
I think they're going to increase the shot interval on the regulators, possibly the reload time. Obviously, that's all up in the air, and I'm not speaking from any kind of shared information or anything like that. I'm just speaking off of past knowledge and what's been done in the past. I could see the regulator
Again, forgot to do the thing.
fire interval getting rebalanced, and I think that'll help the regulators.
Yeah.
These, I think they fire at a decent rate. I like the damage that they do. I don't quite understand the percent damage, but I mean, it seems like they do quite a bit of decent damage. Wow. See, I like those a lot. Range is what, 600 on them?
500.
500. Same as the ability
Yep.
on the sword unit.
That's how they like it.
So,
Let's watch this Yui Minos.
gosh,
It is afraid of me.
really like these weapons. They're gonna come in handy. They only come in lights or mediums. Is that
Mediums
right?
and lights.
Mediums and lights.
You just saw me running on the Dagon.
That's
Come on,
right.
man.
So that'll be fun.
490 damage on that bear.
Hey, you're running the Kestrel still. Why not? Why not try the moderator? I think you'll like the moderator more.
I personally am not a fan of them. I've tried it on the test server in previous sessions.
Really?
I'm not a fan.
I
like that gray damage repair.
Ooh, let us know what you think. I like the moderator. I think the moderator gives it way better firepower. I just like it better.
I end up going ballistic mode here because I wanna try out this thingy because I see it's almost ready and I know a death would get me right there.
Thingy. What do you mean thingy?
My Titan bar.
Okay.
Because I have five hangers loaded up with different like increasing range. I have one that's the Yui Groms, one that is Huggins, one that is Acid Shotties, Arbiters, and then
That's one Titan weapon I don't have, Arbiters. I'd like some.
and then some I almost called it Taj Mahals. Like,
Mahabharata.
might be because it's from Italy, but
Oh,
I mean, because it's in Italian.
Vindicatores.
Yeah. I don't even know if the Taj Mahal is.
It's a palace in India, I believe.
Oh.
Drop it in the comments if I'm right.
And so I'm like trying to die in this thing at this point.
All right, so hey, before we get on the final thoughts, on
That
the
shield damage.
before we get on the final thoughts on the sword unit and the arm unit and the new drone, let's talk about the Ultimate Arthur and the new Ultimate Shotties. Those things were greatly improved.
They go right. These things go right through the shield, dude.
The Arbiters.
Yeah. Same with the flames, though. So.
Ultimate Arthur is going to be a handful. Let's be upfront about it. The new Ultimate specialization pathways give you opportunity for over 300% more durability
And damage.
and damage. And from what I understand, that's going to be for all Ultimate editions.
I don't think so.
I think it is, actually. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a revamp. Unless I misunderstood. You could be right, I could be right. What have you heard? Come on, Brigade, sound off. We need our information crew to get on it and let us know what they've heard. If not, I guess I'll look too.
But again, I think. Okay, so
Wow.
There's 3 Titans on me right now.
It's like King Arthur's Mauler.
Watch my HP. So I just. I'm
He's trying to get behind. Look, take care of you first.
Gotta deal with him first.
Yep.
Yeah. So we get that.
Uh-oh.
That Mauler goes down,
Uh-oh.
thankfully.
Uh-oh.
I just had him outclassed on the weapons, man.
It's that area damage, those explosions that was helping, huh?
Now, realize that their shields, even in death, have a hitbox, so you gotta watch out for that when they hit the live server.
Okay.
Or at least for now. While you guys are testing them servers. Do I go down? Yeah, I do, because he's running meta on the test server.
Once those things get cooking.
So I go ahead and
he's done, right?
End the short-lived parade.
Oh my gosh, with the weapons even. And then smart use of the ability. Woo! Was that a full health Dagon?
Yeah. But, I mean, that's not really
yeah. I wonder, though, if they're going to dial that sword back a little bit before it's the live server. That was still, I mean, I know it was a Dagon, but listen, man, it's supposed to be an execute, right? Like that.
No, I know why. Because as of now, it only said execute because I took some damage in the air and I got some of the...
Oh, so you think the absorber powered it up?
It powered it up, gave it a bunch of damage, so it was doing a bunch of damage and then had the execute range as well. So now...
Alright, here's Vizzle's match on Moon.
Oh, dude, you gotta get down. You're heavy.
Start with the hot shotties.
Thick.
Dude, he looks like the drone looks like a flying turtle from behind, actually. A winged flying turtle.
Like...
what was it? Was it Gamora? Was that the kaiju?
Ghidorah.
No, the turtle one.
I don't know. I feel like I just lost...
Sheldon?
I feel like I just lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, from Juke
taking
jumping
him
off.
off of my...
I really wanted that, but look at this. Hey, props to Buddy running a Columbus and Mugi on the test server, right?
Oh, I think he forgot.
Props.
I think he forgot.
Columbus and Pin.
The Tulumba.
Bad target. I mean, you already know Samjocks are going to be a bad target for the arm unit. I don't know where that came from. I think it was back there.
I think it needs more HP or a way to heal.
Switch the target. I like it. I didn't realize that you had to hit the button at first. First run.
It needs more HP or a heal.
Yeah.
Because...
maybe a pilot ability will help with that. Kind of like the Twins pilot.
I guess it could have... No, because the pilot is the execute. The pilot gives it that execute.
2 slices. Ginsu tough. And then we try to get a little on the way out, right? That's what we call contact on separation, boys.
I think this is what we call undying to meta.
Yeah. No ability.
Oh, dang.
No, it's the guy in the corner. He's a problem.
Oh, the Lubu.
It was a nice TP.
You should have got him there.
I know, we were swinging on each other. He didn't know what hit him. He was like, ooh.
He was blowing bubbles.
So, you can tell I like this bot, because immediately I go for my next build.
Yeah.
Thank you for the...
Regulators. You were marked too, so everybody had shield break.
That's what it was. Makes sense.
And it doesn't help that... I feel like either you make a absorber Mark II, so it fits more comfortably around the bot, or give it an age, like drop the reflector and give it an Aegis once it hits the ground, because let's be honest, the reflector gives no protection against the guy that you just jumped in.
Or hey,
because you, like, on purpose, bring him into your space, into your bubble, and he can damage you through that shield. We all know the trick. We went against the Ares and all them. We all know the trick. You go into it or you wait for it.
Yeah, I'd like to see... I don't know. I know it's already got a gun. I mean...
Like 360...
Look on its gun hand. It looks like there's a shield plate on the gun. Can we make that bigger and just make it like a Gareth-style shield? Can we do that? Do you see what I'm saying?
Like a paladin-type shield?
Yeah, why not?
And like 360,000 HP... I mean, I know it sounds like a lot, but you gotta remember, it's the WR numbers. They're blown up. We can't, like, Pixo just doesn't know how to get rid of a couple places. That's how much HP my Samjock has at
Problem.
Mark
This
III.
guy's a problem. We got someone at the door,
Pardon me,
but
we got someone at the door.
We got bucket sis on it. It's all good. So hey,
Man, you love going in on Sammy's.
Before we run out, final thoughts on the sword unit. Who's gonna like this bot? Who's it for? You. But seriously, what style of player?
Definitely the people who like getting in and getting out and doing a bunch of dang damage.
Yep. Quick strikes.
Like Tank.
Getting
like
in
Tony.
tight. Yep.
Like Duck. He just likes everything.
If it gets released as is, you know,
it's not going to be that much of a problem. Let's be honest.
I see again, and you know, a hot take. I think Leo and Nuo are both very balanced for as new as they are.
Yeah, 100%.
You're gonna have people that say no, and especially about the Leo. But I'm gonna tell you, how many times have you been killed? I mean, like, Leos don't get a whole lot of kills. Not often. I mean, if they're played right, you know, you can be in them longer and you can make someone else stronger, but
they're that grunt from all the TV shows. Like,
they're easy.
And they go in.
Both bots can be very easy to take down. We'll have more on that coming up soon.
Yeah.
We got a couple builds that we've been working on.
Definitely look at the live server if you want to. Definitely
the live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, our live stream tomorrow if you wanna. This is my bad. I shouldn't have influenced you like this.
I would have went with the Arbiter. But all good. All good in the hood. It's just a test server. I mean, Devour, I mean, come on. Why are you... I guess, you know, I'm going to stop saying it because another reason there's a test server, people want to test the things they don't always have a chance to run. So, you know, I mean, to an extent, I get it.
Screw off. That's like...
I get it.
The strongest meta available. Like, come on now.
I try.
Holy mother of damage.
I forgot about my ability, and then I hit it in phase shift.
It doesn't heal you, so...
I know, but still. I at least could have used it to... Got out of the way of that. Now, let's talk about using phase shift during ability. Tip number 1, when using the sword unit, don't use your ability in phase shift.
You need that DPS.
So, final thoughts from me. I like it. Just like the thumbnail said, it went from 0 to hero. Complete glow up. It's a bot that I'm looking forward to putting in my hangar if I get a chance. I think Nickel and I are going to do great things if I do get it. I see big things with the Leo.
You are so mad at
I know. I see big things with the Leo and the sword unit. We definitely got to work on getting you a Leo. I see big things with the Nuo and the sword unit. You already have a Nuo. I see a lot of complementary builds in the future with the sword unit. So looking forward to that thing getting released and looking forward to one hopefully ending up in my hangar somehow. So let us know what you think of it. This
is a great way to end the match. Just 2 stealth bots being too wussy to get out of ability.
And in the test server, like, what are we doing? Like, hey, Duck and I were talking about this not long ago.
He just
with your shielder on it, right? So final thoughts, definitely about I want to own. I'm looking forward to it, but we're interested in what you think of it, what you thought about it, and, you know, is it a bot that you'd want to own? Let us know down in the comments. And again, don't forget, join us at 3:40 Central Standard Time tomorrow for our special live stream.
And we won't have to cut it early because I don't got jazz no more.
All the push action you want, and if you want to get in on it, we will make your bot the MVP and the tank of the push mode. Until then, looking forward to the next time, which we'll see you tomorrow. Stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, but most of all, ladies and gentlemen of the Bucket Brigade,
stay shielded.
stay rusty, my friends.
We will see you out on that slice and dice and battlefield. There we go. Told you just gotta wait for the next update and I'll be back better than ever. Just like the sword unit.